Week 4 of the high school football season with battles at the top of conference standings. Welcome into Game Day Live Overtime. I'm Kurt Pegler.
And I'm Patrick Cunningham. We start with a big positioning battle in the middle line. The last two conference champs go head to head. Washington Panthers and the Pekin Dragons both won conference openers last week. We're going to start the second half. Pekin up 9-6. Dragons with the ball. Quarterback Brogan Benassi connects with Gabriel Sherwin on the slant. Absorbs the hit. What an effort here. Picks up the first down. Later in the drive, Ty Jackson takes the pitch. He gets to the sideline. He's coming right into your TV screen. Nice effort for the first, but that drive would stall. Pekin looking to extend the lead. Field goal, though, is blocked, and that's a massive stop for Washington. Next drive, Hunter Reed gets the call, gets to the outside. He picks up the first down. He's going to get knocked out of bounds here, and then Reed's going to get the call again. The run of the night, making multiple defenders miss here, breaking tackles and dancing down the sideline. He gets in for the touchdown. An outstanding play. Gives them the lead 13-9, and they go on to win 19-9.
Morton and Metamora facing off in another key middle Illini game at Malone Field. Redbird setting up a screen here. Stephen Petrie to Jadon Cranford. Makes the catch, makes the cut. Turns on the Jets, down the sidelines. This is a 45-yard play before he's pushed out at the Morton 20-yard line. Now the Potters defense forcing Metamora into a fourth down on this same series, and the Redbirds go for it, and Petrie delivers a strike to Eden Cote. Touchdown Metamora. Morton would respond. This is just an absolutely wild game. Sophomore quarterback Isaac Davis on the read option. Keeps it, good decision. Runs it up the seam. That's a 38-yard scoring play. But Metamora had an answer all night long. Evan Kyle with better than 100 yards rushing and a pair of touchdowns. He gets in here. Metamora hangs on for a wild win, 40-37.
Dunlap trying to bounce back from last week's loss. They're on the road at Limestone. First play of the second quarter, Max Sutter's name gets called on the jump pass. Comes down with it in the corner. It's 14-0 Eagles. After Alex Shaw recovers a Limestone fumble, he then gets the carry a few plays later. Weaves around a few defenders for 15 yards and another Eagles touchdown. Then less than a minute later, the defense finds the end zone. Dawson Mermion with a great snag, and he heads down the sideline. 33 yards on the pick six. All Dunlap tonight, 49-0.
East Peoria with a shot to move to 4-0. The Raiders playing at Canton, and the Little Giants opening drive has quarterback Lakin Otto going to Ryan Rosich. He bursts to the outside. Nice run, picks up a first down, but that Canton drive would stall. East Peoria's turn, 3rd and long. Evan Sullivan, design screen to R.J. Jackson. He picks up enough to set up a 4th and short. Now, EP is going to go for it. Jackson goes up the middle. The Canton defense stuffs him. But how about this? The Raiders get a late touchdown and hang on to win a wild game there. 33-30, they're 4-0. Unbeaten at state-ranked Bloomington playing at Normal West in a Big 12 showdown. The Raiders with a 28-zip lead at halftime. West trying to rally. Payne Medford to Cooper Temples into the end zone after that nice play for the Wildcats' first touchdown of the night. But this night belongs to Bloomington. This time Medford's pass is intercepted. The Raiders senior Michael Kimmel is there, and he hits a nice return that's going to set up another Raiders score. It's Lorenz Higgins finding the end zone. Bloomington is 4-0. The Raiders go to West, and they win it 48-16.
Peoria High trying to move to 4-0, taking on Manual. How about just the second play of the game, and breaking down the sideline is the senior running back Kendall Netters for the Lions. He gets Peoria High on the board in just seconds. It's 8-0, but Manual, they answer super quickly. Amani Breedlove on the ensuing kickoff. Finds a hole down the far sideline. He weaves his way through Peoria Lions defenders. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown, and that made it 8-6. But the Peoria offense could not be stopped tonight. First play on the next drive, sophomore Tyson Ward goes deep down the field, finds Jalen Rayford. 80-yard touchdown pass and catch, and they won 86-12. Notre Dame and Richwoods square off in another all-Peoria matchup. 4th and 2 for Richwoods, and the Irish, they're going to get the big stop here. Jack Kenny on the tackle. Lawson Alwyn fired up, and he's going to carry that energy with him into this next drive. Benjamin Mullen's going to find him rolling out to the left, and then he's going to get open down the sideline. He sniffs the end zone. He wants to score. Dives for the goal line, but apparently stepped out of bounds. Jamari Marizets follows up that 56-yard play with this jet sweep for the score. He's in. Jack Hanley, also a great night for the Irish. 228 yards on the ground, along with 3 touchdowns. Irish win 65-14.
Normal Community on the road at Kankakee, non-conference game, and the Ironmen suffer their first loss of the season as the K's beat the Ironmen 26-13. How about some Central State 8 action? 2-1 U-High playing host to Lincoln, a pair of playoff teams from a year ago. U-High's senior Alec Whelan with a nice run to the near sidelines into the end zone. But the Pioneers defense causing Lincoln trouble all night long. This is Life Campbell coming down with the interception with a nice return here. And then That's going to allow Whelan to show off his arm. He's going to go deep. He's going to find Campbell on the receiving end of a touchdown in the back of the end zone there at Hancock Stadium. 52-0. The Pioneers are winners again.
To the small schools, a big night of games in the heart of Central Illinois Conference. At the top, El Paso-Gridley traveling to Eureka.
What a game. Both share the early lead in the conference race. Defensive battle. Early second quarter. EPG is deep in its own territory. A bad exchange here. It's a fumble, and Eureka. Sam Hoffman jumps on it for the recovery, and the Hornets are in great field position. They cash in. Austin Gerber goes in from a yard out. He had 2 one-yard quarterback sneaks in the end zone in the second quarter to make it 14-0. The Titans tried moving the ball. Owen Berquist to Jeremy Yoss with a completion, but look at the gang tackling by the Hornets. They were swarming tonight, and here it's Brent Miller with the quarterback sack. Eureka has not allowed a point in its last 108 minutes. 14-0. They win it, and they're now 4-0. Unbeaten Leroy plays at 2-1 Heyworth. Opening drive for Leroy. Stephen Williams in the gap here, banging through that Heyworth defense. He's going to rumble for a first down and more. And a few plays later, it's going to be Bo Zalesnik pitching to his back. Landon Welty, he's brought down, but not before getting another first down for the Panthers. They're just grinding out the clock here. A 9-minute scoring drive. Williams goes in from a yard out. The Panthers an impressive 42-7 win at Heyworth.
Dee-Mack and Tri-Valley square off in the heart of Central Illinois. Second quarter, going to be a quick handoff here from Cole Klein to Thomas Harris. Going to break a tackle and then drag a defender with him, makes it into the red zone. He didn't want to go down tonight. That sets up this next play. Klein going to float one to Justin McNeely. He brings it in for the Vikings touchdown. Tri-Valley showcasing their offense today in a 49-14 victory. Central Catholic, they're trying to bounce back from an overtime loss last week, hosting Monticello. Second half for the Saints, Falshon Powell hits Matthew Carlock off a curl route. Going to run to midfield for the first down, but a pick six cut that drive short. However, first play of their next drive at their own 19, Powell fakes the handoff, and he takes it himself. 81-yard touchdown run for Powell and the Saints. However, a Saints comeback does fall short tonight. 28-25, Monticello wins. IVC at home still looking for their first win of the season, facing St. Joe Ogden. The Gray Ghosts on defense here. Linebacker Malachi Bremer makes a nice tackle on this play. He was fired up after that one. But St. Joe Ogden would score on that drive here just before the half. Quarterback Bryce Ratcliffe going to scramble to his left, scans downfield, ends up taking it himself for a nice gain. But IVC, they fall tonight 42-28.
State-ranked Farmington could move to 4-0 with a win at home over Bureau Valley. And the Farmers waste no time getting things going. Lane Wheelwright to Carter Lambin out in space. He gets a couple of blocks. Big gain for a first down as he comes to the near sidelines. And then a few plays later, Wheelwright down the seam, he connects with Jarrett Fauser, who marches his way into the red zone. The Farmers are ahead 7-0. That's actually in the end zone. But Bureau Valley would match with a touchdown. Fauser then. On the ensuing kickoff, special teams play. He is gone untouched. Kick return score. Second of the night for him. Farmington reclaims the lead and would win it 54-6. Unbeaten Stark County hosting Havana, and the Rebels quarterback Dylan Steelman takes the snap, swings it out to his running back, Nolan Orwig, and the senior's just going to turn this into the open field. He shakes a tackle there, and he's going to turn this into a big play down to the 25-yard line. And then on the next play, Orwig takes the handoff, and he's off to the races. He's going untouched. He does this a lot. That made it 7-0 Stark County, and the Rebels are 33-13 winners. They are 4-0.
Let's take a look at some other games from around the area, starting again in the heart of Central Illinois Conference. Clinton getting a 23-14 win over the Ridgeview Lexington Mustangs. Tremont falling at home tonight to Shelbyville 55-12. Wrapping up that conference, Fieldcrest gets a big win at home over Westmont 54-0. Moving on to the Illini Prairie, Prairie Central gets a big win at home as well, 49-0 over Rantoul. And then over to Pontiac, Paxton Buckley Loda taking down the Indians 45-14. Also in the Illini Prairie, Lewistown falls on the road to Knoxville 42-18. And also Olympia moves to 4-0 with a 38-35 win over Athens.
And Elmwood Brimfield won tonight at Decatur St. Teresa 61-29.